so it is 11:02 and I'm going to be showing you my morning routine and what I do every day, almost every day in the morning.
Okay, so once I'm done washing my face, I go ahead and I start putting on my creams. I'm just gonna fix my hair.
Just go ahead and spray my face with Tea Tree Mist, which is more of it's a Korean brand named Benton.
And this is more of a toner. I forget what it is.
And I go in with peach slices, citrus honey aqua glow, hydrating moisture gel. And I go ahead and I put this all over my face.
Just to stay hydrated.
And then once I'm done with that one, I go ahead and get my Pond's Rejuvenous Anti-Wrinkle.
I used to use the pink one, but then I realized my skin is more oily because it's dehydrated. So I start using either between regular to oily or regular to dry. It just depends on my skin and the time of the year. I'm gonna go ahead and brush my teeth off camera. I normally do that once after I'm done washing my face, but I forgot. Okay, so I just finished brushing my teeth and pop this. It was gross. I flossed and I'm mouthwashed. And now I'm gonna go ahead and do my everyday makeup routine. It's very basic.
In case you were wondering what face wash I used, it was the Cetaphil Daily Facial Cleanser. Normal to oily skin. That's what I'm using. Face primer, Hydrate Illuminate by Nika K, New York.
I'll go ahead and put it all over my face. I even go ahead and put it on my eyelids because I always put I use concealer as a primer for my eyelids, but I need a primer for the concealer. And then I'll go ahead and use the second primer mainly for this area, and it's the Revlon Photo Ready, the pore reducing primer. I do not know if I like it. I don't know. I'm in a love-hate relationship with this one because I feel like it works, and then I feel like it doesn't. I feel like it clogs my pore a little too much, so I just focus it right here.
So what I do is I use the Maybelline New York Sculpt. I use this one.
You can see it.
I use this one, and what I do is because it already has a spoolie, I don't use the spoolie. So what I do is I go with a angled brush. I put some product on it, and then I go ahead and I come out my eyes.
My eyebrows. And what I do is I go mainly from right here back and just kind of shape the bottom, and then with the side, and then with whatever's left over I go into the front.
Now once that's done, I grab the clean spoolie and I blend it out.
And this is just one to keep my hairs in place, and two because I'm trying to grow my eyebrows out, it just kind of like cleans it up a little bit.
Okay, so they almost literally look the same. Then what I do is I get my Wonder Pencil, which is a concealer. It's this. And I go underneath my brow. And I just kind of shape it a little bit, just to clean it up. It's a crevices brush, and I start blending that up. I go ahead and I grab some concealer. I use the Master Conceal by Face Studio.
I literally put a little bit. I rub it against my fingers and I place it on my face.
I grab my beauty blender. I spread this out. And then I get my Milani translucent light to medium. And I go ahead and just put that all over my eyelid just to set it. The Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH22 to do my increase. I used Morphe Jaclyn Hill, the Bling Boss. I go in with Hush Hush in my crease. And I also use the Naked 3. And I go in with Limit and Numer.
That's Limit and this is Numer. I don't know how it cracked, but it cracked. And so, going in with Limit first from Naked 3 with the Jaclyn Hill brush. Put some on there, dust it off, and I do the crease.
And I go next to the next lightest shade besides Limit, which would be Hush Hush.
From Jaclyn Hill's palette, Bling Boss. So I dip that in, dust it off, and I kind of do more of the upper crease by then. I try to do the more of the upper crease because honestly I just grab the brush and I try to do it into the crease and I just let it go where it goes. I'm going to go in with the light Numer, which is the third darkest shade. And again, same areas. This one you kind of got to stick more to the outer part of the crease.
So now I go ahead and I get the concealer again. I put no foundation. Honestly, all I use is concealer for my everyday looks because I don't like to put too much product on my face.
I don't like to clog it unnecessarily if I don't have to look all crazy and snatched up in one day.
The translucent powder again by Milani, and I start setting.
Obviously see that I have some pimples. These ones are okay, they're not too bad. This one right here. So what I do is I grab some concealer, the slightest, and I just put it in the areas that I need it.
Bronzer that I use is the Morphe Dubonte? I don't know what that is. That's good for me. I'm gonna go in with Wet n Wild Rose Champagne Blush. Highlighter. Before I forget, I use my damp beauty blender. I get some highlighter, you can see that, and I just put it on. I'm in a love-hate relationship because the best eyeliner that I love to use all the time, that is the liquid pen, I'm running out of it, so it's not really working right now. But I use the Kat Von D waterproof.
Very eyeliner everyday person, so I run out of eyeliner real quick. The trick for me when I put my eyeliner, I literally just follow the eyelid. I don't know what that part is called, but I just literally put a line across it. I guess I can show you guys in another video how I really do my eyeliner. Just right now for the sake of the video, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it and do this now.
Okay, so I'm back. I finished it off camera.
Homegirl was struggling because we all know the struggle with eyeliner. And thanks to quarantine, I cannot get my new Kat Von D, so you gotta work with what you got.
Mario Badescu
Skincare, facial spray, aloe, herbs, and rose water. The pink one.